Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now, look at them strawberries there. It's been fantastic for strawberries this year. They've been big as well. We've had so many. Right, there's different things we can make with this, and we've made things before, but Wendy says, I fancy honey and strawberry compote, because you can have this like with your breakfast, or you can have it any way you like, to be honest. You know, you can have it with yogurt, or there's so many ways you can do it, but it's not jam. Now, allegedly, this is so much easier than jam. So this is going to be a fast video if it is, and I think it will be. Now, what we've got there's about a pound of strawberries there. We've got 75 grams of honey there, and that is the juice of one lime. Now, I've just squeezed that for Wendy. She says, where's the empty lime? I chucked it in the bin, mate, so you can't see it. But I did squeeze the lime, so don't worry about that. Now, also, in the Kasori air fryer, we've actually, well, it doesn't matter what air fryer it is, I've sterilised the jars and the lids. Now, apparently, 120 degrees for 15 minutes is enough. And mate, that glass was hot, so I believe that. And they've actually been done earlier, and they're cooled down ready, because you don't want them warm. So I have done that part. Now the next part, Wendy's going to cut them strawberries up, and we'll make a start. But we don't need to show you Wendy cutting strawberries, do we? Unless she cuts her finger, but we wouldn't know with strawberries, would we? Right, I think that's all I've got to tell you, because this is simple. And as I say, I can remember when the mothers used to make jams. We were bubbling away for hours. Everybody were boiling hot. It's always in the summer, isn't it? Ready for the winter. And mate, it used to be a big job. We're not doing that. This is just a small compote. And what we've got is 3 empty jars. So however the small amount we get out of this, we're going to divide it by 3 jars, because it keeps for about 5 days in the fridge. Now, it keeps in the freezer for about 3 months. So we thought we'll make 3, keep 1 out and see what it's like. Put 2 in the freezer. Now, the one I'd like to say to you, the one we keep out is going to last us a while, but if it's nice, it's not going to. And come on, strawberries and honey and a bit of lime, it's going to be lovely in it. I don't think it's going to last long at all. But anyway, that's the plan. No doubt you'll say to me in a week's time, how's the compote going? I'll be saying, well, it's all gone. Oh dear, come on, behave. Let's just do it and see how we get on. And don't forget, I'll bring you back. Right, now hopefully you've seen Wendy chop those up, so we just get everything mixed up in the saucepan, give it all a good mixing round, and then we'll apply some heat. So now if we sound a bit funny, I'm sorry, we're both bunged up with hay fever because it's just that time of year. It's always the same, mate. When you got loads of strawberries, you get hay fever, don't you?
Freddie come round and he was the same. It was like an orchestra in the car, weren't it?
Yeah, I mean, Freddie's only 11, and we said to him, "You sleeping all right?" He said, "No, because I've got hay fever."
He's got hay fever, he's got eczema, and he's all between his toes.
Oh dear.
Poor lad. He just tells you nicely, doesn't he?
I'm so proud of him. I'm not telling you why, but his mum laughed at me. He said he had something to tell me, and his mum said to me, "Graham's going to be dead proud when I tell him what I've done," and I am, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, so don't hassle me. But he come in and he says, "Look what's happened," and he was telling me, "There's an aeroplane. Look, that sounds a big one, if you can hear it."
Well, he didn't say that.
No, he didn't say that. He says, "Graham, this has happened," and he told me, and he says, "I've been banned." I mean, it's only a kid thing. It's nothing serious. It's not like he's done out wrong. But come on then, mate. We shook hands and I patted him on the shoulder.
Just one of his games, isn't it?
Yeah, he's been messing about on a game.
Not
but it's
really
just
bad.
No, it's nothing. But the only thing, I don't know why I'm telling you, because you'll think, what's that idiot on about? But oh boy, did it tickle me. He's so funny the way he goes on. It was hilarious. We've had a right laugh about that. Anyway, come on, let's get this warmed up and I'll bring you back. Right, as you can see there, that's mixing beautiful. Now we've got to that stage, so now we've just got to bring it up to a bit of a bubble. So it's bubbly. It smells fantastic in this kitchen. But then again, I could have just ate the strawberries raw because, well, raw, that's silly, but they're lovely, aren't they? But this does smell good, so we'll see how we go. Now we've just got to get this coming to a bubble. It's starting, but I'll tell you what, I'll bring you back. There we go, look, that didn't take long at all. That soon started. I could have left the camera running. Now, you can see that. Now we're just going to turn that down a little and let it bubble away between 10 and 15 minutes. I think probably be 15, but we'll keep an eye on it and I'll let you know. Right, I brought you back because Wendy's been stood here stirring this every now and again.
My face is like this colour of this.
Same colour as the straw. I'd show you, but mate, she'd be embarrassed. This now that looks all right to us. We're happy with that. So
imagine that in yoghurt when it's
it looks really nice. So what we do now, I say that's had 10 minutes and it looks fine to us. So we're going to turn it off now and let it cool down just for a little while, and then we'll put it in the jars and I'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back because this has had a little while now because it's really warm in this kitchen. But that has cooled down enough now to go in. I don't know whether you can see the colour on here. It looks fabulous and it tasted nice as well. So now we're not aiming to fill the jars. We've got 3 jars and we're going to spread it out between the 3. Oh, and then I mean it won't be 3 equal jars, I'm quite sure.
I've done.
Oh no, I spilt it already.
It's because I've been big-headed and...
Do you want me to tip this for you a little bit?
Not yet, no, I'm alright for a bit.
Right, that's... As you can see, it's quite sort of liquidy, but it is, isn't it? And it'll get a little bit stiffer than this. Now what we'll do, I'm going to get my head in that. Get my head in that pan.
Can you imagine with rice pudding or...
It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? I don't want rice pudding when it's this hot, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, but you can put it in the freezer, ready.
You can have this with anything you fancy. But as I say, it's not jam, it's just a compote, so
yeah,
I think it's an easy way out.
To hold that and I'll...
What do you want me to hold?
Now scoop it. Not scoop it, I'll
clean
the...
I don't want to waste any. I don't think I'll get my head in that pan anyway, looking at it. I don't think it's big enough.
No, you've got a big head. You're dripping.
Hey? Oh no.
Oh, he's not watching
You
what...
said hold it, I'm watching you.
But... Right, I'll hold that.
Dripped.
I know.
You got it?
Yeah. Which one is... I'm not very low on any of them,
Hey, that bit we dripped is lovely. Now this is really tasty. But we can't have any right now, but this is just to show you what we've done.
You can have it on cake. A Victoria sponge. Scones. Like we said, a yoghurt.
Yeah. Give me the spoon.
I've cleaned
I'll
it
drip
now.
it down here.
Loads of things you can even
that's so tasty.
give us some ideas. Anything really, what you think.
Right, so that, I mean the strawberries, I think they've peaked now. I think they'll
I've
gradually
cleaned it?
get less, but yeah, that's fine, that is.
Right, put the tops on.
So all we've got to do now is screw the lid on.
That just needs a wipe. Just get a little bit of tissue, just to wipe it. Oh dear. I'm very naughty.
You're not a very good shot, are you?
There we go.
Right, there we go, all lined up. Let me move the camera so you can see what we've got. Right, now there's the end result, look, and we're happy with that. I said to Wendy, we don't want a jam jar full. Actually, we could have put a bit less in there. If we'd have had another jar, I think we're going to eat it anyway. But then, as I say, you've got 5 days as they stand now, or 3 months in the freezer. So hopefully, we're going to freeze 2 of these. Let's see how we go. Right, now just to try this compote, I've got a scone here, look. We're just having half each because we've had food. And anyway, we don't want to look greedy.
Nearly cut you then.
And the video's done.
Oh, are you having the big one?
Look at that. Oh, I'm glad you cut that in. Yeah, well, you cut it in half. What a mess is made of that. I've got the lion's share, but that's only fair.
It's not fair.
Right, come on then. You want the cream on, don't you? And then just dribble a bit of compote, I think. Look at that. I've just been round the shop for this cream. There's no expense spared on this channel, is there? Grief. Let's move that board out of the way. Put them together, look, so we can see where we are. Now, we think we're just going to tip some on here. See what it looks like. Oh yeah, go on, put a bit more than that. I want to taste it.
All right, hold on.
Wow. Oh.
I'm trying to get you the...
I tell you what, that looks really good. That looks really good. Let Wendy do hers and we'll get them together. There you go, look. That's a better picture, isn't it? Now, I'm going to eat this in front of you and tell you how fantastic it is. Mate, come on, that compote, fresh cream, look, and an homemade scone. It can only go one way, can't it? Oh dear. Oh, go on, we'll have a bite while you're here. Right, come on. This is just a taste for you. Then I'm going to go and enjoy this. Oh no, it's horrible. Of course it's not horrible. That, fantastic.
Homemade scones with cream and...
Homemade compote. This is nice. I'm not hanging around. So nice.
We're going to put one in the freezer, maybe 2.
2 in the freezer and eat that one.
I think so.
If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Oh, this is really tasty. It's lovely. Well worth a go. Look after yourselves, won't you? And we'll see you soon. Bye. Hey up, she's gone again, look. She can't even wait for me to finish. See ya.